The Kansas City Chiefs walked off the field on Friday, August 15th, with their heads hanging low after a devastating 33-16 defeat to the Seattle Seahawks. But what happened in the locker room afterward would become the most talked about moment of the night. Travis Kelce, the superstar tight end who has helped carry this franchise to championship glory, was seen embracing Patrick Mahomes while tears streamed down his face. This wasn't just any preseason loss. This was a team that looked completely out of sync, struggling to find the explosive offense that has defined their recent success. The Seahawks came into Lumen Field with determination and energy, while the Chiefs appeared to be searching for their identity without their usual spark. Patrick Mahomes sat out this preseason matchup, leaving backup quarterback Gardner Minshew to handle the starting duties. Minshew managed to complete 7 of 9 passes for 70 yards and connected with veteran tight end Blake Bell for the team's lone offensive touchdown. Despite this modest success, the Chiefs' offense could only muster 156 total net yards throughout the entire game. The defensive performance was equally concerning. Kansas City's defense allowed 477 yards and 4 touchdowns to Seattle's offense. The Seahawks looked crisp and coordinated, with starter Sam Darnold leading an early scoring drive that set the tone for the evening. Backup quarterback Drew Lock added 2 touchdown passes to Jake Bobo, while running back DJ Dallas rushed for a score in the third quarter. On the field, there was a sense of helplessness that permeated throughout the Chiefs' roster. Players who are accustomed to executing at the highest level found themselves making basic mistakes and struggling with timing. The frustration was evident in their body language as the game progressed, and the deficit continued to grow. But it was what happened after the final whistle that truly captured the emotional weight of this defeat. In the Kansas City locker room, the atmosphere was thick with disappointment. Many players sat in silence, slowly removing their gloves and gear while staring at the floor. The only sounds that could be heard were the soft zips of equipment bags and the occasional shuffle of cleats on the concrete floor. In the middle of this somber scene, Travis Kelce, who has been the heart and soul of this offense alongside Mahomes for years, couldn't contain his emotions any longer. The veteran tight end approached his quarterback and teammate, wrapping him in a tight embrace. In that moment, all the frustration and disappointment of the evening poured out as Kelce broke down in tears. "We tried our best, but today was not enough," Kelce said through choked words, his voice barely audible in the quiet locker room. Mahomes, showing the leadership qualities that have made him a champion, placed his hand on Kelce's shoulder and offered words of comfort and encouragement. "We will be back. This is not the end," Mahomes whispered, his own voice heavy with emotion. If you're enjoying this deep dive into what really happened in that Chiefs locker room, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started with the behind-the-scenes stories you won't find anywhere else. At that moment, these 2 superstars who have reached the pinnacle of professional football were simply teammates sharing the pain of defeat. The image of their embrace would soon become symbolic of the passion and dedication that drives elite athletes, even in moments of profound disappointment. Head coach Andy Reid didn't shy away from addressing the team's performance in his post-game press conference. "Seattle played a great game tonight. They excelled both offensively and defensively, while we made too many basic mistakes. This is my responsibility as the head coach, and the whole team has to learn from this defeat," Reid stated with characteristic honesty. Reid also took time to defend his star players, emphasizing that Kelce and Mahomes remain the soul of this franchise. He noted that Kelce's emotional reaction demonstrated just how much winning means to him and how invested he is in the team's success. These moments of vulnerability, Reid suggested, often fuel the greatest comebacks. The image of Kelce embracing Mahomes while tears flowed quickly spread across social media platforms, generating thousands of comments from fans around the world. Many supporters expressed their admiration for Kelce's passion and emotional investment in the team. "Kelce is the heart of this team. Seeing him cry like that, I know he gave everything he had out there tonight," one fan wrote on Twitter. Others focused on the broader perspective, noting that one loss doesn't define the greatness these players have achieved. One loss does not define the greatness of Mahomes and Kelce. They will come back stronger than ever, another supporter posted. However, some fans used the moment to call for strategic changes, suggesting that the Chiefs cannot rely solely on their star players forever and need to diversify their tactical approach. Despite the criticism, most fans saw something deeper in Kelce's tears. They recognized the desire to win, the brotherhood between teammates, and the driving force that has powered the Chiefs' recent championship runs. This emotional display reminded everyone that behind the highlight reels and celebrity status, these are competitors who feel every loss deeply. Mahomes addressed the team's mindset moving forward with characteristic determination. "We're not going to let this loss define our season. We're going to fight until the very end," he declared. Kelce echoed this sentiment with simple but resolute words: "We're going to come back." The 33-16 loss to Seattle certainly left wounds that will take time to heal for the Kansas City Chiefs organization. But the lasting image from that night wasn't the scoreboard or the missed opportunities on the field. It was Travis Kelce sobbing in the locker room while embracing Patrick Mahomes, reminding everyone that even the biggest NFL stars experience moments of vulnerability and disappointment. This moment served as a powerful reminder that behind all the fame, endorsement deals, and championship rings, these players are human beings who care deeply about their craft and their teammates. True strength in professional sports isn't about avoiding failure or always maintaining a tough exterior. It's about how athletes respond to setbacks, how they support each other through difficult moments, and how they channel disappointment into motivation. Before we dive into what this means for the Chiefs moving forward, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest NFL analysis and behind-the-scenes content. The relationship between Mahomes and Kelce extends far beyond football. They have built a partnership that has redefined offensive football over the past several seasons. Their connection on the field is matched by their friendship off it, which was evident in this vulnerable moment they shared. For two players who have reached the absolute pinnacle of their sport, winning multiple championships and setting numerous records, this emotional display showed that their hunger for success remains as strong as ever. Looking ahead, this preseason loss could serve as a valuable wake-up call for a Chiefs team that has experienced tremendous success in recent years. Sometimes the most painful defeats provide the clearest lessons and the strongest motivation for improvement. The tears shed in that locker room might very well become the fuel that powers their next championship run. For Mahomes and Kelce, the duo that has led Kansas City to the top of the NFL mountain, today's tears could transform into tomorrow's brilliant victories. Their emotional investment in the team's success, displayed so openly in this moment of defeat, demonstrates exactly why they have been able to achieve greatness together. Champions aren't defined by never falling down, but by how they choose to get back up when they do.